Can someone please help me?
I wish I had a different life.
I don't want to be hurt anymore.
Why does life have to change?
What is going to happen in my life?
Why doesn't anybody care about how I feel? I just want a normal life.
There are so many people, so many children, so many adults, so many families that need our help. And we stand in a tradition of William Passavant, who all the way back in 1854 created a safe place for children. And we intend to continue doing that as long as we are able. Life is not without struggles for any of us. We all hit some bumps along the road. We all have difficult times. But the good news is that we are creating, as did Passavant, a safe place for many of the people that come to Glade Run, a place where they can find comfort, a place where they can find guidance, and a place where they can find hope for their futures. At Glade Run, we use patience, consistency, listening, humor, teaching, structured living environments, and medicine, along with other unique approaches like using animals and plants to join with children, adults, and families so that they can find comfort, create positive memories, and gain a sense of fulfillment in their lives. Together we make a difference.
It's amazing knowing the compassion and the love that someone can have for a child, how different it makes their life, and how wonderful things can be for them when they feel that and are able to grow and learn and get the treatment that they are able to have. It's a wonderful gift to be able to watch that.
We have a lot of abuse issues, runaways, DNA issues with a lot of the kids, but it varies. Every kid comes in there, has their own issues, and when you think you've heard it all, then something else comes in through the door.
Our daughter Brandy, about 3 years ago now, was in need of services. She was needing a residential treatment facility, and we had heard about Glade Run through our church, through our Lutheran faith, and also we started hearing about it through some of the therapists we were dealing with too. Just that Glade Run had had a good track record with dealing with kids, and so we checked it out and really liked what we saw here.
I used to not talk to anybody. I used to have this phase where if you asked me anything about my past or anything about my feelings, I just shut down. I put up a wall and tell nobody about anything. And then I used to never cry. I never cried because I was told whenever I was younger that crying shows weakness. But they've gotten me through that and told me that crying actually builds you up because it gets all your emotions out and it shows that you actually are caring. I've been able to talk to people now. I can go into family therapy and talk to my mom and dad. They treat you like their own kids. Like they won't let anything happen to you, and that's nice.
The children here need an environment that's safe, that they feel secure in, knowing their troubled past, and I feel as though I am one of many people here that are able to provide that for them. I think it's crucial.
The staff here has just been amazing. They couldn't have been kinder, more compassionate, caring, professional. They're really what makes the place here.
They come here with many, many fears, and I work with them to identify what those fears are so then they can recognize and feel the love that others have for them.
I feel like I have a commitment to the girls that I work with. And it would be real hard for me to leave them because it's sad, but a lot of times we become the most dependable people in their lives, the most reliable. We're there all the time. You know, sometimes the parents aren't even there all the time. And I take that seriously. I think we have a real responsibility to these kids.
It doesn't matter who the kids are or what they've been through or even what they do up in their units. When they come down here, the animals love them. And that's something that's really important for these kids in terms of their healing.
My mom and dad had drug and alcohol issues, and my dad had died, and it's just my mom couldn't take care of me, so she gave me up for adoption.
She had behaviors which were out of control. We had tried everything. We had her here for outpatient counseling. We had tried going through the court system. We just couldn't get her behavior turned around. She kept running away. I knew she was involved with people that were involved with drugs. I was afraid we were going to lose her.
I think that I needed more help than my mom could help me with, and my dad. They couldn't help me with the things that I needed help with, and Glade Run could.
It has taught us both how to communicate better. Angela no longer runs from her problems. She talks to me.
Glade Run has helped us get closer, and I really do thank them for that.
We get to do a lot of things, and I love horses, and there's a lot of horses here. I love riding horses.
I like their spiritual care, like the church, and being able to go to church and being able to bring my spiritual life in here.
He was joined at the heart through suffering and strife. Death turned to life, 'cause we're joined at the heart. Joined at the heart. Joined at the heart. Joined at the heart.
There are so many children, adults, and families that need our help. And we stand in that tradition of William Passavant, who honored God so many years ago by creating a safe place for the children that came here to Glade Run. We continue to do that. Life is not without struggles for any of us. There are good times and there are bad times and there are bumps along the way. But the good news is that we are creating safe places and positive memories for those we come in contact with, and we are creating hope for their future. Join us in changing lives.
We're joined at the heart of God.